Welcome back to another exciting episode of Cooking with Conan. On this episode, we're going to be making TaderTot Hot Dish. This is a dish Conan learned after being rescued from Austria and brought over to Iowa. It's a classic Midwest dish that will feed you and all your troops. Let's get started on the TaderTot. Before we can begin cooking, let's go over ingredients. Our first and most important ingredient is our tater tots. We're also going to use 2 pounds of ground beef, some peppers, some onions, some celery, and some fresh garlic. We also need some cream of mushroom soup, some cream corn, and a frozen vegetable medley. Conan likes to use the peas, corn, green beans, and carrots. Along with that, we'll use our standard spices like salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Now we're ready to start prepping our veggies. Let's get our onions, our peppers, our celery, and our garlic all chopped up. Get it to my chopper. With our veggies prepped, we can begin to cook them with our meat. This will create the first layer for our TaderTot Hot Dish. While we're waiting to add our veggies, we'll go ahead and we'll season the first half of our meat. So when it goes in upside down, it's already seasoned. Now that our pan is nice and hot, we'll go ahead and add our veggies. We'll let these cook until our onions and celery become translucent. Now that the onions and celery are translucent and all the veggies have cooked together, we'll go ahead and add our meat. Now we just need to let our meat cook down, and then we're gonna drain it, and we'll start our first layer of the TaderTot Hot Dish. Now that our meat is cooked, and we've drained out all that puny weakling fat, we'll go ahead and start to build our layer. So the first thing we'll do is we'll take our meat and our veggies, and we'll put them on the bottom of the pan. Once we get that in the pan, we'll spread it around. Then the next thing we'll do is we'll take our cream corn and then we'll mix that in. Next, we'll add in our vegetable medley. This is a 32-ounce bag. I'm only gonna add about half of it. And now the next is going to be our glue, our cream of mushroom soup. So I use one 10.5-ounce can, and then I use one 26-ounce can. And we'll spread it around. This will be the glue for our tater tots. And now that we have our cream of mushroom in, we're just gonna cover the top with our tater tots, our final layer. Now that the tater tots are covering the top layer, we'll go ahead and preheat our oven according to the bag of tots. For these tots, it says 425. So I'm preheating my oven, and then we'll cook it for the time it says for the tops. Now that the oven is preheated to 425, we'll go ahead and put in our tater tot casserole. Now that we've been waiting for our tater tots to get crispy and everything to cook up, it's time to eat. So let's pull it out of the oven. Now that we've let our TaderTot Hot Dish cool down a little bit, let's go ahead and scoop some out. So we'll go ahead and we'll get a big old scoop. Looks like we just got the bottoms, so we'll get some more tots in there. There's lots of options when it comes to garnishing the TaderTot Hot Dish. There's sriracha, one of my old favorites. Tabasco, never a bad idea. But one of my new favorites is the BOMBSHELL hot sauce. This one is the mango habanero. I'm gonna go ahead and top it off. Now that we all have it all spiced up, it's time to eat. Mmm, so delicious. I can taste the Midwest. As always, I thank you for coming and watching Conan. You are the reason I do this. I love hearing your comments. I love watching you make my food. So get out there, make some food, hit the gym, and get some bombshell hot sauce for your food. Yeah!